Hi guys, and today I'm at my friend's place. His name is Kirat and he's obviously going to cook something special for us. Let's ask him what it is.
Pizza. And we're going to make 3 different types of pizza. So let's start with the dough first.
So let's begin with the dough. Take a glass bowl and add half glass of warm water in it. Make sure that the water is not too hot and add 1.5 teaspoon of sugar. Dissolve the sugar in the water with the help of a spoon and add 1 tablespoon of dry yeast in it. Mix the yeast in. Once the yeast is completely mixed, you then need to add 1 tablespoon of all-purpose flour. Make sure that the flour is already sieved. Mix the flour in and cover it with the lid for 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, what happens is the yeast gets activated and the flour starts fermenting. At this point of time, you need to add the remaining half of the flour, not the entire flour but only the half. Mix a little bit and then add about 2 tablespoons of oil in it. Any regular oil should do, so it doesn't really matter which oil you add. Add about 1 teaspoon of salt in it at the same point of time and then add the remaining half of the flour. Make sure that you use the entire flour at this point of time. And now you need to use your hands, need to get a little bit dirty with your hands and knead it into a soft dough. Mix it nicely in the bowl with the help of your hands and make sure that you're kneading it into a very good dough. It needs to be a very soft one. Then you can just remove the dough from the bowl, place it on a wooden surface or a stone surface with some dry flour and again knead it into a nice soft dough and give it a shape of a giant ball. Now just grease a vessel with some oil in it. Any vessel should do, not necessary what kind of a vessel should that be. And take your dough, give it a nice shape once again with the help of your hands. Add some oil if you want to and then just place it into the vessel and cover it for about 1 hour. After 1 hour, what happens is the dough doubles in size. Just punch it and let the air escape. You would see that the dough settles. You could see that the dough easily comes off the vessel. It doesn't stick from anywhere. It's very easy to remove. This is the actual thing what we need. Your dough is ready for your pizza crusts. You can just use it right away. You can make about 3 pizzas out of this. Let's make our pizza. Let's start with 1 portion of the dough and you need to spread this dough with your hands. Put it onto a greased tray. The tray is just greased with some regular oil on top of it, and at this point of time you're just going to make a normal regular margherita pizza. Add some tomato sauce on top of it, spread it evenly. You can check the recipe for this tomato sauce on the links above. I had posted the recipe for this in my earlier videos. You need to add some processed cheese on top of it. Any regular cheese would do, doesn't really matter which one. And to give an amazing texture, you need to add this buffalo mozzarella as well. You can get buffalo mozzarella easily in the market. It's very easy to find. So just use some chunks of buffalo mozzarella, and for some freshness, we'll add basil leaves. It's ready to go in the oven. Put the oven at 200 degrees Celsius. Preheat the oven, just be sure you do that, and then place it in the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes. When the sides are done, they become a little brown and the cheese melts, it's ready. Your pizza is ready to be served piping hot. Your margherita pizza is ready. We then make a chicken pizza. Follow the same procedure to spread the dough and to spread the sauce with some grated processed cheese on top of it. I had some chicken sausages, so I'm just using them along with some black and green olives and also some boneless chicken that I had left over. You can actually use whatever you like. Also some basil leaves on top of it for that amazing freshness, and some buffalo mozzarella for that amazing texture. Finally, sprinkling some oregano on top of it. Your pizza is ready to go in the oven again at 200 degrees Celsius for 15 to 20 minutes and served to be piping hot. You don't need to follow the traditional way of making pizza circle. You can also make it rectangular, and you can just replace paneer with chicken and make amazing vegetarian pizzas.